Hi, am I audible? Amazing. Thank you so much for having me here. It's a pleasure and privilege to be here in front of all the doctors and pediatricians and share the perspective of youth. Although my topic is romantic relationship, I am no subject expert, but as a youth representative, I will try to share in the best way possible what we go through, how we feel, and sometimes face struggle in putting those things into words. So beginning with the dictionary definition of love as per Oxford. Love is a very complex and intense phenomenon when we come across. And over the years, the definition has significantly transformed as how we perceive and see love as a terminology. So what is this new romantic relationship terminology as per this generation? So this is a very beautiful definition by a Japanese American artist that we are like two flowers in one pot. It's difficult sometimes because we don't get enough nutrients for both of us. But when everything goes well, we become two beautiful flowers. So basically it's in between. It's either hell or heaven for us. Which is true. So over the years, in the ancient time and as for our Indian society, we had arranged marriage or it was courtship. Basically it was a functional, formal family affair, business arrangement for financial and social stability. So the script was pretty clear. Arranged marriage, engagement, and monogamous marriage. As films like to say, till death do us apart. Or as I would like to say it, that even if we can't stand each other by year fifth, we are here forever. So the terminology has changed and there is a new script now for this generation. And it's quite complicated. It's a journal. So there are open relationship, situationship, talking stage, casual relationship, open marriage, polyamorous, and God knows how many definitions that I have never seen. I've just tried to do Google few terminologies as well. Basically, in short, what I'm trying to say that young people today don't want to fit into one mold. There are n number of possibilities. And when we talk about the trajectory towards individual autonomy and fluid relationship has further accelerated because of internet and globalization. As per Stanford study, more than 50% of couples have met online now. So some want commitment because we have such n number of possibilities, but some don't. Some are exploring, some are healing, some are learning, and honestly, most of them are just confused. So there is n number of lexicon of relationship. Even I have to Google once in a while when we see new words in TikTok, Instagram dictionary. So there is situationship, ghosting, and different terminologies that I will not waste time. But you can look into it, and these are just few of them. So there are different terminologies and new terms that are just not trendy words as social media defines, but they reflect a bigger shift from fixed roles to flexible identities, from social expectation to personal choice of the youth. So, what do we actually want as youth? Because I have shown you many options, but to be honest, we still want the same thing. We want emotional connection, we want respect, we want trust, and we want positive communication where we can thrive. So we also want autonomy. We want space to grow, have our own career, have our own hobbies, activities, and not be tied to one person. So the relationship should not feel like a lifetime contract with no cancellation policy. We want someone who understands us and also lets us be ourselves, just ourselves. So this is a new freedom, but this new freedom also comes with such pressure because when we talk about n number of terminologies that we just saw, they are just social defense mechanism because we are hiding beneath such emotional distress, and these terminologies, they are putting a subject or definition to confused non-committal states which personally feel less hurtful because we have title to something better than nothing. So what to choose? We still want the same traditional things, but we still want the Western individualism. So So romantic relationship can improve well-being when they're supportive, but when they go wrong, there is major emotional distress. So what is the impact of modern romantic relationship on youth health? Major is anxiety and depression because we are constantly comparing on social media with the perfect couple, with the perfect looking person, and what we are doing. There is a constant pressure of being with someone rather than being alone because now relationship status has direct association with self-worth. The more desirable you are, the more valuable you are. So we are constantly in insecurity, seeking validation from people, and it definitely leads to emotional burnout and dysregulation because we are trying to fix someone else's problem where we haven't fixed our own self, and we are bringing childhood trauma, past attachment issues, confusion, frustration, because we don't know what this relationship defines. And there is major suicidal and self-harm thoughts in youth as well. Obsessing over text messages, likes on social media, that couple has broken up, now this person is available, what is the definition? We are in a situationship, I'm in the talking stage, what is happening? Nobody knows. So then it leads to social withdrawal and isolation. And there are major physical impact as well. All of this leads to overthinking, sleep disturbance, change in appetite. You are losing your appetite or you're overeating. You have somatic symptoms, body aches, fatigue, headache constantly because you cannot stop thinking. And lowered immunity and major risky sexual behavior and reproductive health risks because of lack of judgment, lack of knowledge about sex education. It is leading to which is driven by emotional vulnerability, which people take advantage of. It's leading to, unwanted pregnancy, unprotected sex, which is leading to major hormonal issues in women specifically, and of course STIs and sexual diseases. So now, to cope with that, there is substance use, alcohol, weed, drugs, which for some it's cool, but some are just trying to cope up the rejection, the insecurities. So these are major effect on mental health and physical health. Young adults of age 18 to 25 in conflicted dating relationship report significant higher depression. Facing relationship issues are 1.8 times more likely to report suicidal thoughts. And youth with romantic relationship issues are 3.6 times more likely to have lifestyle health problems. And looking at news every now and then about how marriages are turning out, youth is scared. Youth is scared what is happening. So if you want to support youth's mental health and physical health, we can't ignore the love heartbreak because they're part of the development, or our generation would like to call as character development. So the next time a young person says it's complicated, please believe them because because these two words hide the whole world of unspoken pain. Thank you very much.